Hey guys, and welcome back to Life of Indie Game Dev, the show where I make some videos, talk about how hard my life is and how hard it is to be an indie game developer. And I've been having vacation for a couple of weeks and just contemplating life and all of that. And then I went to NerdCon, which is a local fair, and that was awesome. I got to meet a lot of new people. They showed me what they loved about the game, what they didn't love about the game, and they had a lot of feedback and found a couple of bugs and all that stuff, just as usual. And after that, I went to Gamescom, and Gamescom was just awesome. I've never been there before, but I really enjoyed it, and I will definitely go back if I can and can afford it. So from an indie game developer's perspective, Gamescom is super awesome if you know what you're looking for. I heard that there's an indie game area. I didn't go there. I couldn't find shit because there was a shit ton of people, and I don't like to be in huge crowds, so I avoided that area. I was part of a booth in the business to business area, and that was really awesome. So whenever someone passed by, you knew that, well, he or she is in the game industry in some way or another, trying to like make some business. And that was easy, or like that was very helpful, like very good to know that, well, this person is working in the industry. And got a few connections, handed out some business cards, and got a few of them back, and just trying to connect with people. And for me, it was super helpful because, as I said, I didn't have my own booth. I was part of a bigger booth, the Sweden Game Arena booth, and it was really good because we had a lounge area, and I spent quite a lot of time there, just chilling, drinking Coke, and just talking about the game, and showing the game to a few people, and it turned out to be a really good concept. Just at least for me, I'm not really the kind of person that is trying to connect with everyone all the time, just building a huge network of contacts and all that stuff. I'd rather build, and this goes for my personal life as well, I'd rather build a few close ones and just get really tight with those people. Like I found a couple of people that I spent a lot of time with, just trying to get to know them, trying to become like more than just a business, here's my business card thing. Just start a form of friendship. And I think that's important, at least for me, like I said. And I had a lot of beer. We drank something called Kölsch. It's apparently a thing in Köln or Cologne, which language you prefer. So it's pretty much a beer, a local beer, but in a small glass. So kind of special thing that you drink beer from a smaller glass, which means that you can drink more, which means that, well, you get more drunk. So yeah. But during the Gamescom thing, like during the day, that was the usual business, like talking to people, shaking a few hands, showing the game and all that, throwing business cards all over the place. And that was super sweet, super awesome. But for me, the big thing that really was super nice was the part after. Like when you go home, go back to your hotel, freshen up a bit, and you send a few texts to the people you got to know there, and like, hey, what are you doing? And they're eating dinner, so you join them, have a few beer, and just starting to know them a bit better, like connecting with them, other than just giving them a business card. So when people were talking to me about like, hey, why are you just sitting here on the couch? Why are you not connecting, visiting all the booths, and like doing the normal the normal shenanigans that everyone else is doing. It's like, well, I would rather spend my time getting to know people in the industry close to me. So my network is not that big. It's okay, but it's not that big. So I'd rather start building that on the Swedish arena first. So building a lot of Swedish contacts that I can work with, that I can contact, and like, hey, I need this. Do you have it? Or can we work together? Or do you know anyone who can do this, and all this stuff? So just building the Swedish network first. So since we had a Swedish game booth, why not focus there? So I spent a lot of time there just getting to know the people in Sweden, and also the people who live close to me. So I really recommend going to Gamescom, and it was super helpful for business. So in terms of sales and getting the game out to the public, not that much. But again, I was in the business to business area, so yeah. But I still think that this was super worth it. And like I said, just going there and trying to figure out like what kind of approach you need. For me, again, not very social type. I do joke around a bit and try to be a weird dude. And I think most of the guys and girls who got to know me there will see my face and be like, well, that's a weird dude. And that's kind of the approach that I took. So hopefully that works. I don't know. But other than that, I'm really getting back to work. This is the first week I'm working again. And I'm starting to form like a battle plan, like my big document with all the stuff that I'm doing wrong and how I should be doing it instead, and what my goals are, and like my plan for world domination, more or less. So I think that's a good thing to do, like just sitting down and think about stuff. What are you doing in terms of marketing? What are you doing in terms of like deadlines, and what kind of sales are you trying to reach, and all that stuff. Like for me personally, I don't really work as much as I would love to, so that document like includes stuff that I could do to increase my hours and get to the point where I'm satisfied with the amount of work that I'm doing and all that other stuff. So just forming a battle plan, like this is in all the different categories that I think about. This is how I should approach it. Like how do I approach Twitter and Instagram and YouTube videos and all that stuff. So everything is in that document, and the plan right now is to have a couple of friends look at it and let them share their thoughts, and then just update it continuously with like new plans, new opportunities, new contacts, and pretty much everything that might be relevant. So thanks for watching. Bye.